Hello. I have returned, my brothers. Good morning. It is Monday. Let's go.
Am I so
Make
out
a
of
game.
touch?
No.
Action81 just subscribed.
Yo, my man, Mr. EQ.
Cakez7
Cakez7 Shaw, thank you very much for the support, bro. Good morning. Okay. Today we're going to work on an upgrade system that has meaningful upgrades, aka we're going to work on upgrades related to the skill tree, but also upgrades that you can get by not farming. Like, I've gotten a lot of feedback from people that played the demo that said they didn't like that they had to farm gold. So the gold here for those upgrades, I'm thinking about turning that into stars, like in Kingdom Rush. So basically a Kingdom Rush type progression system, rather than a system where you spend gold. Where's the stream? 720p. Shouldn't be me, my man. Mr. Shady11, I don't know. Hello, Snoggy Boy. Good morning. Hope you're doing good, bro. But I just noticed that my camera is a little too...
and you'll be stronger. Good game will sell nonetheless. The money will come to you.
Well, that's better. Pork a stream to listen to while working. Bad. Refresh works now. Good. Nice. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. So basically we're building a Kingdom Rush type upgrade system today. And I thought I could quickly go into what I did off stream. But I think I'll just leave it and tell you guys that I implemented quite a lot of stuff from these enemies. Like we don't have that. We have like this. We have teleport. So we have many things. So, and curse too. But I want to show you rather than talk about what I did. And so yeah, I'm currently thinking about giving each tangerine a theme. And you might have noticed that the skill tree has changed shape a little bit. I have decided that despite the feedback that I've gotten from one person, I think it was one, maximum two people, that complained about the fact that a skill tree behaves like a skill tree. Quickly want to talk about that, but then move on because I don't want to spend all day just talking about it. Essentially what they didn't like was that when they invest into one path, they cannot jump to another path here, like a tier 2 ability here. They can't get this ability because they invested into fire. And so they would rather have a way of jumping between those abilities. But I tested this out and I tried to design the skill tree with this in mind. So basically what I did was, okay, you're level 5, you can get this ability. There does not need to be a connection to this, you can get it for free. And that resulted in a skill tree that looks something like this here, like a disconnected skill tree. At level 5, you could get Wind Slash. You could decide to start from Wind Slash and only spend points here. But what this led to was this weirdly disconnected skill tree that really didn't behave like a skill tree anymore. And so I have reverted this change now because I think it's useless. The skill tree isn't complex enough. Yeah, and so basically now you choose paths, and the first unit that almost is complete is the ranger with clear defined paths. The top part here is all about burning enemies and explosions and AoE. The middle part here is not 100% defined yet, but it's going to revolve around area of effect, chaining abilities, and then inflicting poison and making poison damage be disconnected from the impacted, rather be the paper damage, if that makes sense. So actually let me open up Photopea to show you, like, draw you a picture what the difference between the two is. because I think it's a little complicated, but I think it's a good idea to do that. I'll show you what I mean.
Make a good game and don't market it. The money will come to you.
Not gradient. Basically, when you have... Let me make that a bit smaller, then put up smoothness like to like 8 or 10. Basically, let's make that a bit smaller too. Let's say poison damage in green deals 100 paper DPS, or 100 damage. That's poison damage. But then the mitigated damage on the target might only be 50. And I could take the 50 then to take 50%, or let's say 50% of that is poison DPS. If I poison the enemy, that would be 25 per second. Now, if I take the paper DPS and let's say 50% of that, we deal 50 per second.
Software based.
No matter what the impact is, potentially. And so I could have a hit that doesn't do much damage, but the original poison damage is much higher, which would then result in higher poison damage. That's how it works in Path of Exile, for those of you who wonder. Like, you have very little hit damage, but the poison that gets inflicted is very high. And so, thinking about that here. So, low hits, a lot of chains,
30 seconds.
And just overall working on damage over time here. And then at the bottom here, I have the Pierce path. It's all about scaling Pierce to a degree where Pierce acts as a multiplier to damage. So for example, Piercing Shot, this ability could act or could get increased damage based on how many Pierce you have. So for example, let's say you get one Pierce projectile here. That would be 10% more damage for this ability. And let's say you get another Pierce on an item for this guy. Then that's another plus 10. Oops, that's another plus 10% damage for this. So basically, making the abilities work together. And so, since the Ranger has the first clearly defined, almost clearly defined path, where the top part is burning and AoE, the middle part is AoE and chaining and damage over time, and the bottom part is pierce and range. This is also including range. So, like, there's multiple connections. What I'm going to add in here as well is more area of effect the further I shoot away. So basically, based on the travel distance of my projectile, I gain increased area of effect. That's actually a very old suggestion by TCAP, for those of you who remember that. Like, I make a fireball bigger the further it shoots. And so I could use that as like an increase to increase my range as much as possible and make my projectiles fly as far as possible to gain more AoE. But then also here at the bottom, I could add in an ability that allows me to make projectiles bounce off of obstacles. So I have obstacles in the game here, and let's say this guy shoots in this direction. The arrow would bounce back from the tree and come back. Bouncing projectiles. And so bouncing projectiles would work very well with increased area or with increased projectile distance, speed and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff that you basically a lot of handles to turn, a lot of knobs to turn. That's what we're going to do, and the meta progression will be something that supplements this in a way where it's not only dependent on the skill tree. It kind of is doppelt gemoppelt in a way, right? You have your skill tree, and then you have your meta progression upgrades. And, but that's what it is for now. It is a bit odd that you have additional power-ups here for each hero, and then skill tree power-ups as well, right? So that's like two knobs that do the same thing. And so maybe the meta progression system here, stuff like that, Lone Ranger, right? This would be a buff that is only available for the Ranger. And much like in Kingdom Rush, I actually have a picture here, which I deleted. Let me get them back. In the meta progression system for Kingdom Rush, give me a sec. I have way too many windows open here. There we go. Let me get that back. Well, why'd you... I'm not opening this. Ah, there we go. They deleted. Here you go. I think it's this. Restore. Downloads. Yeah, there it is. This is Kingdom Rush. I just did this before the stream. They have the archers here, the defenders here, the mages here, and then the bombers here, and then these are the 2 global abilities that the user can activate. And each of those abilities has a clearly defined path, and based on how many stars you have, these will cost differently. So for example, this costs 2, while at the top this one costs 3 stars. And this is my upgrade progression so far. I'm missing like 6 stars to complete this. But essentially, a system like that for meta progression and Lone Ranger would be the very first upgrade for the Ranger. The downside of that is I cannot have generic upgrades like 5% more range on all units, which a lot of you guys have used this. I don't really have that anymore, because now it's specific upgrades and at the same time, these upgrades could also be on the skill tree. And so today is going to be the day where we clean this up so that it makes more sense. We have the meta progression on the skill tree. I can put Lone Ranger as a keystone on the unit. And then the like Lone Ranger, right? I could give it a 10% more damage when placed alone, 10% less damage when placed close to units. And so now you are incentivized to place the Rangers to spread them out. But I feel like that's very conditional in a way where maybe sometimes you want to place the Ranger alone, but sometimes you want to place the Ranger in a group. And now you're getting a debuff because you're placing him in a group. That kinda sucks as well. Hello there, hello Enux, good morning you guys. Hope you're having a good day so far. It's Monday, my brothers. Let's make a gamer! How did you expect to use the Lone Ranger if they get destroyed by ranged enemies? Maybe remove the money meta progression and just have the skill tree. Easy. Yeah, but then that's something too. But then then it all becomes about the grind, and I don't think that's... Then, okay, let's phrase it like this. There's no incentive to gain 3 stars here other than having it complete, because meta progression doesn't do anything here. How do you expect us to use Lone Ranger if they get destroyed? Good question. Is not ignored. Lone Ranger does not get... Lone Ranger would work even if you have a unit close by that outranges the Lone Ranger buff. So basically you have a healer that has enough range to not affect the Lone Ranger buff, but can still heal your unit. So basically it depends on me on how to do it. Let's say I get Lone Ranger, let's give myself some gold. Let's say I get that, it should still work, I think. And then when we go here, our Lone Ranger shows up in the wrong location. Give me a second here. That's easy to fix. Draw UI sprite. World 2 UI. There we go. Okay, so that will be fixed. Lone Ranger could have some kind of self-heal too. Ah, maybe. Oh wait, actually that's the wrong location then. We'll figure it out where it is. There's 2. Is Lone Ranger. Here it is. I can also just draw a game quad though. That's fine. It doesn't really need to be a UI sprite. To be honest, it doesn't need to be a UI sprite. It just needs to be a sprite. Lol. Let me clean that up. Well, transparent. We could also try additive. And then I'm gonna make it glow by myself. Oof, no, that looks terrible. Okay. Ability to cloak a Tangy only visible to enemy if there's an enemy. Oh, I have added in a couple new enemies, Shade 11, actually. Yeah. But I will show you these when the time comes, you guys. Okay, so Lone Ranger now this, and then I could make it so that, okay, I can still heal him, but the Lone Ranger buff is still active. You see this? So now I can decide, okay, I'll place the... I think this is in circle? Is the Lone Ranger computed in a circle? Yes. So this is a circular. This needs to be a... Hero on mouse center. This needs to be a... Give me a second here. Hero position. Min distance squared. Const ellipse 1. Lone Ranger ellipse is get ellipse. Hero position, and then that is the radius. Radius is this right here. No! Sorry, I missed. Sorry, I've been coding a lot yesterday, and that happens a lot too. I apologize. I'm so sorry. So then that needs to be point in ellipse, right? Length. If it's just point in ellipse, I guess. If the hero on mouse center is not the same width as the hero position, and point in ellipse. Game state. Hero on mouse center minus the hero position. Ah, I see. Hero on mouse center. This needs to be inside the Lone Ranger ellipse. Hi, dummy. You earned yourself, my friend. You earned yourself a 5-minute vacation because you just interrupted recording. You are the dummy, sir. Why don't you say something positive for once? You're just coming in here, you know, after a weekend, at the start of the week, to get into a rough week maybe of work, and you're just happy with something like that. Of course you're gonna get banned for that for 5 minutes, you know, cool downs, come back, and be positive, okay? Please. Now, it needs to not be in the, oh, if it's in the ellipse, then goodbye, yeah. Good. Okay, so now we go through all of these spawned heroes, get their ground, get their positions, and if their positions are inside the ellipse, if point in ellipse, hero spawned hero, position origin, inside the Lone Ranger ellipse, then return false, my brother. There we go. That should work. And then we can do a const here, my brother. So you know, const correctness. Type message ban. Yep, true. Any person that writes a message in this chat is going to get banned today, okay? Be careful. It was a joke, by the way. It was a joke. Yeah. Okay, so that does work. So now you can decide to do this. You're like, okay, I can barely place my healer to heal him. He still gets the Lone Ranger buff. Boom. I can heal him now. And let's say I have enough money. I can also place a defender on the road. Boom. So now this guy has a Lone Ranger and gets healed. YouTube is popping. Good job. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, the Subnautica video went very good. Up until it crashed, but it was really good. Yeah, people seem to like that one. Now, I always get a lot of downvotes, which I guess I can understand, but really good stuff. Subnautica? Yeah, the stolen... Don't you remember? We read an article how Subnautica, the entire idea was stolen even before the game Far Sky came out from the developers. Next Pirate Software, I don't think I'm gonna have anywhere near as much knowledge as he has, so probably not, my friend. But I'm working, let's say that. I'm working to obviously stream, right? That reminds me of something I read on YouTube.
Check. Mixed review? Check. Doesn't work on AMD?
Something
Check.
I read
Unbalanced game?
today, which like it's not really
Yapping
part
all
of the
day?
stream,
Check.
but I don't want to forget about it. Give me 1 second, okay? I'll quickly check it out, because there was a comment, and what I don't like about YouTube and comments is that the moment you respond to a video's comment, new responses to your response don't show up. Yeah. So there was one guy that said that these reactions are hard to watch when you start arguing with people in your community, and this was when I did that, essentially. And so, like, I'm oblivious to, I know that me arguing with you guys for the sake of arguing is just bad content. So hopefully this guy answers. And then lets me know which part of the video it was. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to watch all of the 30 minutes and see where I was arguing with probably Collector of Stuff or someone else. Probably Collector of Stuff. How long did it take you to make this? 3 years plus. And it changed many times. Many times. So basically, I made like 2 games over the last 3 years. One I didn't release, and this one I will release. Yes, new lighting looks nice. I appreciate that, man. AQ made this. The lighting. The glow. And thank you very much for following, Chili, man. Lone Ranger could be placeable in the forest and not be line of sight blocked. There needs to be a downside to not be line of sight blocked. I think the only way to not be... there needs to be a downside to not be line of sight blocked because it's too OP. It's gotta be... It's a cool idea. I'll definitely add that to the list of interesting things to do, but there needs to be a downside. Only if the enemy is far away. Lone Ranger could also remove loss. Collision. But needs a downside or new ability. Basically, it could be like its own thing, not be part of Lone Ranger, but there also needs to be a downside, for sure. The reason why downsides need to exist in a game is because they make you think. And so this is also free space. You were the person that talked about the skill tree and how you don't like when you invest into one path. You cannot invest into a second path. You're kind of locking yourself in. Well, that's the reason why skill trees exist. And because it makes you choose. At least in the beginning. And since I let you reset, that's fine. But that's all I'm gonna say. You can disagree with my take on this. That's totally okay. But I, as the developer, like this type of skill tree more. And it's more fun for me after testing this version of the skill tree versus a disconnected version. And so I'm gonna keep that. That's all we're gonna have as a discussion about this. Because we can discuss this all night. Okay, so... right. We need to make a decision. Lone Ranger. I really want to keep this as meta progression, but instead of gold, I want to do it like Kingdom Rush. I want to, the more stars you have, the more you can invest into these. And so the AoE healing ability will be part of meta progression here.
Immediately, and then go back in.
I mean, it could be even be a skill tree for stars sound good. Yeah, I think stars sound the best here. Now, what we could do is have global AoE, global abilities like the AoE heal. And those will have the meta progression there. Will gold be used anymore? Yeah, gold might not be used anymore then. Collect juice, not stars. Juice doesn't have a great icon. So if I don't use gold and I use stars here, what do I use gold for? Gold is useless at that point. Well, not entirely. For the armorer. I thought about that. I can basically, the armorer here could give me items for gold, and then you load out into the level with 2 starting items or 3 starting items that you buy yourself, like consumables. But no, I think that's bad design, and I'll tell you why. If you don't have gold, you get less of an advantage playing the level. Now you need to farm for gold to get your advantage again, and even with the advantage, you might lose the level. You know? So, by the way, am I just listening to the wrong song? Oh, I think AQ added in more songs to this, didn't he? Or maybe not. What is this? Smart shuffle for fantasy. No, wait. Okay. Will be fallback for people very bad for the game. Oh, well, first and foremost, I think just thinking about it too much doesn't help. We're going to clean this up, unfortunately. And generate lines like in Kingdom Rush. Exactly like this. Where's the image? Did I close the... Why do I keep closing images, man? Why do I do that? This right here. Let's do this. This is very clean. And it shows you on hover what these different upgrades do. If I do the same type of system, then... Oh man, I spent a lot of time doing this here. I don't want to select it. I think that's just... It's too much work. The moment you click on it, it's when you buy it. Hello, Nathan Coates. How you doing? You're at work right now, or how does it work? Remember, having a game being broken and balanced is for the player is fun, only if you feel accomplished by it. If everything that you do ends up being powerful, then it doesn't matter. True. Balance the game without considering consumables. Add gold for consumables, easier for dummies. True. Good idea, Mr. Evans. I appreciate that a lot. After your first ban, very nice suggestion, my friend. You basically redeemed yourself, man. Welcome. I like that a lot. So what I'm gonna do now is, because I never do this, I'm actually going to speed code this, rarely read chat. When I'm done with this, you know, you can look at the trail of fire left behind me. You will see the stuff in the game done, and then we can do a juicy react, because I actually have advertised that react for 10 days already, and I never did, so I need to do the react in the, you know, so we need to do that, otherwise might as well not use that. Rarely read? No, that's not true. About to go to work, Cakez. So where? Oh, yeah, when they take away your freedom, right? Pay, but at least you get a lot of money. That's good. Think about the money. Here comes the money. Okay, guys. Git commit and push. Git add. I did a lot. Oof. I should at least do a couple of... I should have done this before the stream. Oof. We added in the slime. You didn't see that, guys. We have a wooden shield now. Flowers. Oh, yeah, curse. Yeah, guys, you don't see this right now. Okay, so that's for later. Okay, yeah, git commit -m curse. Curses. Curses, teleport, teleport, drop gold, barrier, mage, slime, generic, functions, and more. I don't want to look at all of it because there's too much, yeah, too many changes. Too many changes. Absolutely, yeah, too many. Too many to look. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, too many changes. Maybe I missed something here, but apply skill tree. Oh yeah, keystones. Keystones. Yeah, I do. Basically, guys, I spent Friday and Saturday coding all day on this. Oh, that's the ranger, isn't it? Yeah. I need to change fire damage back to normal, to physical. Yeah. What is this? Oh yeah, you didn't see that, chat. Close your eyes, chat. It's supposed to be a surprise. Don't look at this. Okay. You haven't seen anything. Yeah, never mind. It's fine. Okay. Keystones. Maybe more, but it's okay. Oof, good push. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing a git commit and push is because I might not use this system, and so then it's easier for me to just do git stash, right? And go back, git reset, something like this. Okay, let's begin coding this. We're going to start with the UI, of course. And I've written down a lot of meta progression things already. We'll see. We're gonna start with the AoE here. So, view library ID. There you go. If it's active modal. Basically, what I like doing is copying this exact function and then toggling this on and off. And so now I can do a true and a false here. On a true, it's going to do the new library thing, and on a false, it's gonna do the old one. Very good stuff. So now, how do we begin? The gradient and all of this, the background stuff, that's fine. Here is where it becomes interesting. I think I'm just going to delete the entire window. Everything's gone. Oof. Okay, that's a big window for upgrades. God damn. Okay, well, how do we begin? I think it's easiest to go through and code this one by one. First and foremost, we do a vector2 upgrade origin, or I don't know, something, origin. And so that would be the window. What do we have here? What is this? Is this, oh, the position. Is the position, yeah, it is. No, wait, that's the library's position. Ah, menu position. Okay, so we're using menu position. Minus menu size divided by 2 plus 10. Now, we probably want to do a vector2 here. We want to go at least 16 probably in, or maybe even more. Let's go 20 in and then 40 down. And then for the first one, draw UI sprite ability AoE heal. Icon AoE heal on the upgrades origin. There we go. We're going to be heavily inspired by Kingdom Rush this time. Yay! Okay, so let's begin. So this is the here. Obviously, the position here is wrong. We might go from bottom to top, but we can also go from left to right. And then just have steps along the way. But it would also be cool if it grows down. Because we have roots at the top here. They grow down. Maybe it's best if they just go down. Grow down. Yeah, let's make it grow down. Kingdom Rush, but inverted, right? So this would be the AoE here. And it's gonna be hard-coded, right? So let's do 32 and then... Actually, yeah, 32, 40 down. Is that down enough? I think it is. We kind of need a socket for that as well, a cool looking one. In Kingdom Rush, they have these awesome looking sockets. I want that too. So, what can we do here? Maybe a book, because this is a library? 42 is the answer to everything. Maybe we just reuse the book that I have. Oh, by the way, guys, you want to see a cool enemy I drew off stream? Watch. I didn't yoink this. No, I drew this myself. That's a goblin, yeah? A different type of goblin. You know where this is inspired from? This, like this design or this idea of reusing assets, using the same asset for multiple things, milking the goblin. Yeah, the walking animation Firefly, I think I'm going to do, if I don't get an answer tonight. Guys, would you like to have a stream? Would you like me to do a stream where I go on Fiverr and ask people to make an animation for me? And then you guys get to decide which one we choose. Maybe we choose multiple and then compare the results. Would you guys like to do that? Yeah? Because what I want to do is the following. I want to go on Fiverr and ask them to do a walking animation for this guy. And then when I have the walking animation, I'm going to ask this beforehand. Can I make alterations to the sprite, like a different version of the same sprite, and still sell it if they don't give me the rights to that, basically altering the sprites and then not selling the sprite but the game with the sprite? I think that should be a given, right? That I make alterations to the sprite to create like a blue enemy, and then I can still use it in my game. That should be like a given, but I still need to ask it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one walking animation for like 5 or 6 different goblins. And I can update the walking animation with different weapons. Like my skills with pixel art.
A good developer.
I'm good enough for that. I'm just not very good at animating myself. And so I need to have a good base animation, and then I can just draw the sword on top of that animation. Yeah, the legs are supposed to be like that. I know that the proportions are weird, but I like it. So I want to keep it that way. They won't be cheap? No, I create the alterations, and I'm going to have the person on Fiverr do me one animation. That will be cheap. It's the cheapest that you can do. I'm not going to buy an animation of Fiverr for 50 bucks. And I'm not going to spend 30 bucks as well. I will spend like 10. I think 10 is fine. Am I screwed? No, I just, I rearranged the atlas. That I will do that, yeah. Anyways, let's move on. So, okay, now that I gotten your feedback, guys, thank you very much. We might do it tomorrow. It depends. Like, I already asked the person on Fiverr, but they didn't really, answer too frequently, let's say that. And I don't like waiting 10 days. What about this? That one looks cool too. We could use that slot. But does that look cool enough? Is the question, right? It needs to look cool, like in Kingdom Rush. Is that cool? Maybe if I add some more decoration to this. This or the book? Oh, the book could be... The books could be the icons. The upgrade icons. So I could reuse the books that are already... Yeah. Let's do that. I think that's good. The more features you have, the more you will have to pay. The more frames. Yeah, it depends, right? Again, I'm going to... At most, I'm going to spend $15 on one animation. I'm not going to spend more. For a 32 by 32 sprite. And then I can reuse this animation for 10 enemies. Now I have one sprite for 10 enemies, essentially. Or I have paid $10 for 10 enemies. Because I'm good enough with pixel art where I can add items to an animation, but I'm not good enough to make the animations myself. And I don't want to invest the time right now, because it would be too much time compared to... I think about it like this. I can make the animation myself, but making the animation takes too many hours, and aka too much money, than if I spend, let's say, $10 on someone making the animation for me. I can earn those $10 back by working. And so, if you're thinking in terms of time investment, that is a more efficient time investment, and therefore it costs me less money too. Okay, we need this slot, but I think we already have that. I'm just gonna do it again though. Let's put this somewhere else. Yeah, maybe close to this actually. Because we already have some stuff here. Then it could be 32 by... Oh, wow, that's big. That's crazy. Okay. But okay, then tomorrow we're going to look at Fiverr and we'll try to find a cheap person that is doing the animation. Like he's gonna... I don't know, he's gonna charge us $10 for an animation or something, right? But I want to do this together with you guys because maybe you guys are more experienced than me when it comes to this. And you can protect me from not fraudsters, but from people that are using AI. Right? You guys can help me with that. Because in all honesty, you guys, I'm pretty sure that there will be an issue. I'm not saying everyone on Fiverr does that, but there's guarantee you there are people doing that for sure. So I'm pretty sure you guys are much smarter than me when it comes to this. So I trust your guys' opinions. That you protect me. Right, guys? Right? That looks bad, really. I want to use a better whatever that's called. Let's see. This looks great, but I want it to be better, even nicer. Do we have something else? $10 for an animation, so I'm pretty sure AI is going to be used unless it's poor image. Cakes, you might start from someone LLMs to get a base animation to tweak. You could ask for a walking loop, 5 frames or something, tweak it. So the goblin is 32 by 32, then $15 is doable. It depends on how many frames and how smooth you want the animation to be. Yeah. I think $10 to $15 is also doable because I looked at the prices already. And I think that type of investment is reasonable. Considering the fact that I can turn one animation into 10 enemies or maybe more. If I recolor the enemies and I draw some items on them. Okay, wait. I think I had a good looking... I mean, that looks nice. That one looks nice too. What if I use this? Do I have enough space for that? Basically, this right here. Put that here. Oh, that would actually? No, it doesn't work. Only this works. Well, that's annoying. That would work. Right? If you can turn 1 into 10, you basically have what you need anyways. Or this. No. It doesn't work. Damn it. Would have been cool because this looks nice. Wait a minute, I have more space at the bottom here. Actually... I might be able to do it. Uh-huh. I think you do this here then. Wait, no, it's supply, okay. Yeah, I gotta spend a little bit of time on this, because that's going to be... Shift H. That's going to be the bulk of how it looks. So that needs to look good. Here too. Oh yeah, wait, we also need to do this. So what do you guys think about this? I mean, I guess it looks okay. I've seen better. Well, we could also make it indent a bit more. So basically, we take this part here. We get rid of that. And then we move it in maybe by 2. Right? We do the same thing here. Was that supposed to be? This is supposed to be a slot for the ability, much like in Kingdom Rush, that I'm going to put into my own Kingdom Rush type upgrade system based on how many stars you have. Kinda yoink, yeah, but I'm deciding how to visually display that myself. So this is just a test. If it looks good, we'll use that. If not, we'll figure out a better one. I mean, now that I see this, right? Look at this here. Looks nice. Let's say that. I think that could be a very first iteration. Actually, I like it. And then we might even put transparent pixels at the bottom here, but maybe not. So guys, what do you think? Look good? I know you like it. I know you like it, my brothers. Maybe we should replace balloons with Kingdom Rush? What do you mean? No, bro. Listen, okay? Taking inspiration from other games is good. Okay? Maybe we should remove... Maybe we should, instead of saying real Superco, we should say Rogue Tower copier. Now, that wasn't that funny, but you know what I mean, bro. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. This guy copying Rogue Tower is trying to talk to me here. Huh? Oh, yeah? And he's copying Rogue Tower, you know why? Because the game's successful. Mm-hmm. More successful than other, like, indie tower defense games released. Yeah. Uh-huh. He saw Crystal Guardians and he was like, hold my beer. Huh? Yeah, I'm fine copying balloons, mister. That's fine, that's okay. It's totally okay, bro. Alright, guys. What do we call this? Assets. Deadly Ignition, yeah. We have that sprite. Sprite. ability. Ability. Socket. We already have that. You're testing glass cakes. You're playing Skyrim? Yeah, I would love to play Skyrim. Well, hey, Code and Greek, good morning.
Collector's alt account just joined.
Ability.
Glad to be back
cover.
to my
Yes.
favorite Vulkan and Godot stream. Please keep your functions shorter than 5 lines.
Speed coding. Because we do not have the time.
Fucking softwares!
Alright, so where's this? 304, 208. Very good. Then, now we draw the ability and then we draw UI, sprite, sprite, ability, ability cover. And the upgrades origin. And of course, on top. Like your mama! Sorry, I apologize. That was too easy. Oh. Yoink. It looks bad. It's an icon. Yeah, it's supposed to be a cool looking icon. And that... Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. And then... transparent. Make it transparent. Do you plan to play Chrono Odyssey? I haven't heard of it, Sir Cakes. I plan on playing many other games, but first I want to make... I want to make sure that my game is good. I spent all day, all night just thinking about my game. Okay. I think this looks good enough. That's the first one. Let's draw a book. One upgrade. So, there needs to be some sort of connection, like an array of upgrades. And each upgrade has a cost, so we need a structure. Something upgrade, some upgrade. We don't know yet. It has an int cost, star cost. Or let's just call it cost. Then it has a sprite ID icon. Icon cost. What else? Well, we also need to have some sort of type, I guess. The upgrade needs to have, I guess, not really stats, but we need to have we need to have a way of asking the game, hey, do I have the upgrade X for this ability? It could be that the ability, let's say AoE heal, right? That's what we would have. AoE heal has a tier. Data.tier. It has a tier and it also has a level. We could say that some upgrade, right? When we have an array of upgrades, right? Const some upgrade. Okay, forgot that. Upgrades, or let's call it, yeah, upgrades, or let's say AoE heal upgrades. And let's say it's 5 for now. And then we have a cost of 1 star. Let's do dot cost, right? So it's easier to read for someone that just joins in. Dot icon is sprite book. Meta book. Oof, which meta book do we want? Yeah, the hourglass. Sprite, book. Now, which one is it? Wisdom, healing, armor, cooldown. I think it's cooldown. Right? That could be the first one, and then the next meta book. What else do we have here? Range, skill points. Here, the cross, the heal. Which is healing. Right, so now that we have 2 of those upgrades, we can do a follow.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Sturdy Pose just subscribed.
My man.
Big dog.
I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed.
I'm fucking pissed that I don't get a fucking break!
I don't want to be like Cakez.
Hope you have a good time, Cakez and chat Pepe Neil.
Vector 2 upgrades position is upgrades origin plus vector 2 0 and then 24 or something. There we go. So this is what it would look like, guys. The piss sound is good. Is it not loading? Huh? What the hell? Huh? Upgrades position. What? What? Huh? Upgrades position. Undeclared identifier. Did you mean upgrades? Hey? What? Am I? Can I not spell? Upgardes. There we go. Yeah. What do you guys think? And then on hover, of course, they do something. And I think I have a mini star here. So we can draw this. I think it's star 6. And then upgrades position plus vector 2, 0, and then I think it's gonna be 12. Actually, I want to draw a text. How does it show up in Kingdom Rush? It shows it there inside of its own thing, okay. It's gonna be difficult to do. Maybe we can do it. Can you add an interpolation to the hover to make it smoother? The kids will love it. Maybe. Maybe. But I'll probably, for now, I'll just do a tooltip. I've seen it coming 2 weeks ago when he started to look up King Rush more and more and more. Ah, okay, bro. That's the sprite first, and then percentage D. So that would be upgrades position plus vector 2, 0 and 12. Dot render options is outline. Then that would be sprite star 6. And then some upgrade dot cost. And dot font size is font scale 1. Then we don't need to draw that. Good stuff. Can you stop showing this? It's annoying. Will you be replacing the tangies with towers and castles, Cakes? No, but I hope I don't make a mistake. Oof. Okay, font scale 1, huh? Font scale 2? It's too big, isn't it? Ah, possible. Because I can take this star and make it 8x8 by outlining it. So let's get an 8x8 slot here somewhere in the atlas. Actually, we don't need this shit. Never used it once. So let's copy that, put this here. Put it in that 8x8 slot. Put it here. Shit, it's not gonna be perfectly aligned, but I'll be able to do it. Then, oh my god, index, put this here. Can you please zoom into the correct location? Looks okay, actually. Maybe I can make the star bigger. Is that possible? An 8x8 star is difficult to do. I don't think it's possible to do that. Make converse thinner than normal. Like this almost looks like a star, but this one here is too thin, too thick. So what you have to do is have something like this. Then you start with this. Now you have oops. Ah, close. Nope. Nope. System redesign, yeah, pixel fucking. Yeah, I know, but the star is a little too small. Ah, that looks bad. That's not 8x8. This might be 8x8, actually. Guys, you can say what you want, right? Don't care. That's not 8x8. That's 16x16. It's too big. That's too big. Bilder. Oof. That might be 8x8, but looks bad. Nah, none of this looks good. These are my stars. Lol. Exactly like my... but I guess here there's only so many ways you can do a star. This one might be... Nah. Don't think that's 8 by 8. And then 3. Yeah, then there's one outside here. So no. But the star itself... And then we have a double here. I mean, the star itself would be fine. Because I think it's an 8 by 8. It's 8 by 7. So that would work. But I don't have an outline then. Oops. So that would be a star. But we don't have an outline. And I think I had that, but it looks weird. Yeah, it's like stars are difficult to do, I know. And this is, yeah. Yeah. Maybe 4-point star? Nah. It's fine. We'll use this star here. And just move on. Don't have time. We'll do this. 8 by 8, star outlined. Star underscore 6, please find that. Thank you. Okay, then we use star 8 and just see how that looks. We don't have time. I think it's good enough. That's good enough. All I need to do on the star 8 is push him down a little bit. Yeah. Not here, man. Stop. Cakez, use odd numbers in pixel even though the sum is even. Maybe the top should be less square. What? That looks good, guys. I like it. Looks good enough. Now we just need to draw. You know what, guys? I will draw a nice little 16 by 8. Background for this. Let's call it star background. then I need to draw that as a sprite. So we draw the sprite. Yeah. We draw the background at the position plus vector 2, 0 and 12. And then we'll add in 8 pixels. And then we'll draw the draw UI text number. Do I have number? I do. Some upgrade.cost on this position here. Maybe plus 9 or 10. Depends. Font scale 2. Font size is font scale 2. And dot render options, basically this. There we go. What do you guys think? Remove the number? It's under the book? Yeah, I'll fix that. I like that now we can see cost without clicking or hovering. Yeah, that's the idea. Sturdy's 8x8 star is better. Sturdy Post made an 8x8 star, really? And by the way, Dark Knight, thank you very much for following Mr. Sturdy Post. Thank you very much for subscribing. I'm sorry, I'm tiny URL. Ah. Here is an 8x8 copy. Thank you very much, man. Hey, saw your content on YouTube. Very cool. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much for joining, man. Yes, sir. We're going to make another reaction soon. But first, I think this is good enough. And then we'll put the down thing here to like 16, I guess. And then we'll have lines below that show the costs. So, but then we can't really have that much, can we? Oof. Maybe the price needs to be on top of the book at the top. It's now we are getting to a point where it doesn't feel connected, if that makes sense. We have the book and the price is disconnected. So I think 16 is bad. What about 13? Hey Cakez, I'm working on my email template for contacting streamers and YouTubers. Could I send you an email with what I got so far? For some feedback, perhaps? Sure. Bottom right of the book was good. You mean like a little bit to the right? Sorry, guys. I need water. Stupid coffee. Sure you can. Kingdom Rush had an indentation for each column? Oh, you mean like an inbound? Okay. Possible to do too, yeah. I know what you mean, Mr. AQ. I think we can do it too. So basically we draw... We draw a sliced menu for now. Menu shading. And then we 24 by 32. And then UI change layer. 1 -2. Render options transparent. There we go. Oh, wait, 24 is way too little. Also, it's not set. Maybe 26. Oh, forgot to do that. Got virus cakes, camera rush. Looks... so books are made by killing trees. What about this? It's not that bad. And then... Wait a minute. Let me just move this out of the way. Why is 30 post timed out? He did a rickroll. We don't like rickrolls here, bro. Okay. Yep. Now, and then I can turn that even into this. Okay, what about this? Watch. A little bit more, wait. Looks good, ship it. Wait a minute. 6 might be pushing it. Thank you very much for following Joy Sphere. I appreciate it, bro. We can optimize this, right? So this can be only 30. Then we do -4. And then this needs to be, I think, 10. Yikes. Nah, bruh. Think I'm pushing it too much here. -2. And then over here, we still do the 10. Polish later. No, I mean, if I do it now properly, then we'll... Yeah. And one last thing, then we go. Dot material. 111,0.6. Basically, this makes it a little more transparent, so then it looks more like shading going on, like an indentation. Watch. Huh? Bro, did you not build this? Hey? Bro, what you talking about? You stupid? Oh, wow. Okay, so wait. That's crazy. It works, it looks good. Yeah, I think we have something here now. 0.4 looks nice. Do I have a different sliced shading? Do I have 2 or is that the last one? I have this one here. That's the shading. We also have this. I don't know which one menu shading is. Let me find it. Menu shading. 928. So it's this one here. Yeah. And then we also have this one, which is 992. Here. No. 992,180. Oh, I don't have that? 160. Okay, we don't have that. Okay, fine. Sorry, guys. What is that today, man? Stats work better without numbers? Any idea on how to prevent the player from spawning before the terrain generation? Have you tried 3D procedural terrain generation? I don't know. There must be a function somewhere. If you're using Unity, then there's got to be like an activate game object or spawn game object from a prefab. If the player is a prefab, you just wait for the terrain. No! I'm not home. Anyone called me? Oh, fuck you. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not home. I don't expect anyone here today, so go fuck yourself. I don't have time for you. I've got stuff to do. Okay, this is good enough. Let's draw connections between. Oh my god.
Ja, sofort.
Nicht so wie letzten Tag. Okay, I'm back. Whew, police at the door. Man, where's my wife? Okay. 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 It's fine. All right. All right. Ooh. No, I had to bring the stroller up the stairs. My wife came home. Okay. It's fine, guys. All right, I'm gonna quickly code the idea first. And then you'll understand. Basically, now I want to draw. We need to figure out if the upgrade was purchased, right? And then we need to give it a different color. For example, red, green, blue, And alpha, we don't need to add that. So this would be red. This would make it green. How does that look? I see. That looks bad. Ah, that looks terrible. Okay, so how does King Rush do that? Much better than me. God damn it. That looks good. So basically what I need to do is pre-build this. At least pre-build the slots. I think. Strollers are heavy. Yeah, there was also Einkauf in English in there. Whatever that's called. Okay, I mean the system... I mean I can draw a line, but it looks bad. Because it's like behind. I can just draw a quad. Right. Wait, wrong one. Sorry. And that's what it would look like. Why is it gray? And I guess it doesn't even need to be transparent. But I think it looks bad. If I draw it like that, man. What are you doing, Cakes? I lost the plot. Well, I'm building upgrades. So I want to show to the player if an upgrade is purchased or not. Here you can clearly tell which upgrades have been purchased and which ones have not. So, obviously I need to build that as well if I'm building that system. Well, I'm now building a way to purchase these and to respec out of those. So, how do we do it? This global skill, yeah, this is the global skill, the AoE here, that will allow you to, I will allow you to change this to make it more powerful, of course. Do you know Forager skill UI? It's boxes unlocking from the middle and could also work. The boxes unlocking from the middle. No, I want to do King Rush now. I don't want to do a different UI design. Please don't. I want to do it this way. I'm just thinking of how to draw that. Each icon needs a frame. I think each icon needs to have a baked-in frame, yes. That is... That looks something like this. We take this part. And then for each book... Ah, shit. Wait. Where was it? Here. Sprites. Copy. I appreciate the suggestion. Sorry to shut you down so like that, Mr. Null Exception, but I already have like an idea for UI. I don't now want to do even more research on how to do it because I just want to get this over with so I can work on the next piece of the game. Right? I don't want to spend 10 days just doing one little thing and then changing the UI around it again. Right? So I will lock this in now. And then we'll see how that looks. So let's just do a 32 by 32. Place the book in the middle. And then work on the background. So, how do we want this to look? Right, we obviously want it like that. And then we want to extend that down enough so that we can see the price. Like that. Maybe we need one more here, or two more even. And then I want to bake this in. Now, this might actually be a 48 by 48 type of situation here, my brothers. Because essentially what I'm trying to build is, that looks good. Now I need to extend this. And is that fully opaque? I guess it is. right? So this... And now I need to have two versions of this. Turned on and turned off. Turned on would draw it in green. Turned off would draw it in black. And then is this enough space for the star and the money here? Mr. Shade 11. I'll see you later. I'm not muted. Okay. Yeah, so basically two versions of this. So that's what I need. And then one in green. That looks good. A slot plus the icon and then the text will be on top. So where do I put that actually? Because I need to have 64. Space for 64. Oh shit. I need to move that. Ah, of course. I drew this on the sprites part, but it's part of the thing. Where do I put that? Here? I think it will work. Alright guys, so we need to change the hue for this to green. And then make it look good. Obviously this does not look too great. Oof. We can also do HSV. Do we have a way to... No? HSL? Oh yeah, that looks nice. The thing is though, we don't really have much contrast going on. So that kind of looks bad. Or we turn it to yellow like in Kingdom Rush, but I use green a lot. So it actually should be this color. Maybe we can change it again. This time, just using HSV. I also want to use a Control M and change the alpha. Because I feel like there's not enough contrast. Yeah. And then I want to make this one.
Good day.
Retard.
Okay. Control U. I think that has no change. Ooh. Maybe more? Ooh, that looks good too. Let's just see that, right? And then we call this the... well, whatever that is called. Something socket. Right, we have the socket here. Ability cover and then a book cover. Or the book socket. Ability cover. Put this here. And then this is 48 pixels. Has 2 frames of animation. 320 by 272. And then this is dot frame count is 2. Let's make a game! Woo! Yay! Make a good progress! Yes! Sorry. Oh, yes! Okay, relax. I apologize. Guys, the game's coming together! Okay, sorry. Book socket. Thank you. Sorry. Apologize. I apologize. My friends. Here it is. In action. Aha. Aha. Mm-hmm. Simple enough to fix. Wrong. Okay. Okay.
Emotions!
Sorry. You know what's really bothering me? I've been coding in Vim for almost 4 years now, and I still fat finger or do Vim motions incorrectly. I think it's because some of the Vim motions overlap with other commands or typing, and oftentimes I'm scared to do a wrong Vim motion or type destroy something. Basically, so for example, A, right? Puts it in, I puts in the cursor. Sometimes I'm like no, actually I didn't mean to do I, and then like I need to press escape and then I do A. Like it's a bit weird. You guys have that too? Ooh. Okay. Now we just need to do the pivot offset correctly. Maybe -8. Is you gonna take 10 days to do that or what? Load. Due to a German keyboard, maybe? Maybe. Tag me when the content starts, aka YouTube video. Yeah, sure. You'll get the unban notification. Here you go. Did it update? Okay, now I can toggle this on and off using... And I need to make sure that this is not too long. Needs to be pixel perfect. I think it's still a little too much. Hey, Cakez, VS Code Vim emulation is not as good as Vim or even Emacs, evil mode. Yeah? Ah, damn it. I mean, I'm just gonna... -1. Okay. Let's toggle this on and off. Now I can turn both on. Is this normal to hardcode stuff? No. Ugh, that looks so bad. Oh man, that looks so bad. Bro? What the hell? Better. But I feel like it's out of place. It looks out of place. The color doesn't really look like it belongs in here. In my opinion. What do you guys think? I feel like it doesn't belong. This needs to be a color that is supported by the game. The color space doesn't work. Maybe I shouldn't make it transparent. I guess that's a bit better. And then I'm not making the book -2, but I'll leave it there. Lol, thank you very much for following, man. And Isku as well. Izuk. Maybe this. Maybe. And then I need to remove one more pixel at least from this. It should be fine. What do you guys think? Good enough? Looks good for a free. Ah, okay, bro. I think it's good enough for now. Maybe I need to make it completely opaque though. I think what I need to do is make it actual UI. So instead of this, which, you know, I guess can work, I need to make it an actual, something like this, maybe. And then I turn it on and off. Oh ja, bitte. Dankeschön. Looks great for RGB. Okay, man. I get it. Just wait. Just wait. Zoe. Hallo Zoe. Hallo. Abo. Abo. Hey. Hier. Bitte. Bitte schön. Ja. Oh. All right. Let's see. I think this is better. Nah. Guys, I think this looks better. And then we are just gonna make this fully opaque. Yes. Zeus. Okay, let's test this. Let's try to make a consistent style here. And now you guys might be saying, oh, look, that is pixel fucking. Yeah, guys, but this is important, you know? Really important. Because we are building something here for the player to enjoy. Alright, and I guess we'll do a dark brown here. That looks amazing, I have to say. Wait, let me turn it off. Where's the animation index here? I think that will look good. Watch. I mean, almost, I guess. Wait, I'm not done yet. Wait a minute. It doesn't look good. I agree, but wait. I'm not done. I'm not done yet. The star is awkward now. Yeah. Wait. We're designing still. Oh. I'm cooking. Guys, I'm cooking. Just wait. Okay. Just believe. A little bit more. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Damn, that looks good. Holy. That is the UI. And on it, listen, man, it doesn't matter if it takes an hour. This is an entire system, brother. Of course we're gonna make it good looking. Good. Now, let's get rid of this. That one's dog. Where was that? Ah, it was on background. So get rid of that entire thing. For now that. This is just this. Here we go. And then we now build a background here. I might just use black for now. Just see how it looks. And then we might use a different color. And by the way, why am I not just drawing this all in one layer? Kinda stupid. Just put all of this in one layer? No, no, no. Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind. I will lose my mind with this selecting an A sprite tonight. Come on. There we go. Good. And then just see how that looks. Okay. All I need to do is extend this a little bit to the top. Maybe by 2 pixels. Like that. Save. And then in the assets, turn it to 4. Guys, it's gonna look good now, watch. Yeah, almost. I see, the book is not perfectly... Aha, okay, wait. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit annoying. The book is 1 pixel off. I might need to change the books. Now it's more obvious that the book doesn't actually fit in here. You see this? Yeah. Then I guess we'll do -5.
Sport speeching, esport.
The book inside the frame looks weird.
Twick equals chem, fix smart hello hell doesn't exist.
Load.
Don't be afraid of death and you will be stronger. Up in your tap every evening and never turn it off. Add arc to the food and throw it in the forest and the sea with the plastic. The moony will coom. I'm destroying the world. You can't help me by doing these.
Hello, Mr. Collector. Good morning. Alright, what about this? Let's make it a bit more round. No, this is good enough. Now let's just use this and make a bright one. Get rid of that for now. This will be good enough until release. When we do an art polish. An art rework. Alright, higher color. Basically, now. What is this color? I mean, we could just do this. Select it. This turned on. This too? Wait. This doesn't seem to be... Okay, we'll do that. And then... Maybe this? Okay, what do you guys think about... And I'll turn this on here. Like this. It's on. Can you see this? Let me see on the screen here on preview. When I make it really small, I can tell that it's on, but let's see here. Ah, it's also gray. Those that you have not been done yet are gray. Okay. Looks for a 3-week game jam. Hey, that's good, man. That's good. Try highlighting the background, not the border. I will do the following. The icon, material, color, the background, star background. Oh, it's just gonna be the star. 8. Let's turn that into star 8 now, because we don't need that background anymore. It's 8 by 8. There we go, and we use dot material color, and then for the number as well, which I don't know, dot material maybe here, color. Oh my god, wait, yeah, that color dark, then obviously the star is in the wrong position. No? Really not? Let's get rid of this. Maybe something like that, Cakez. I mean, that's a good idea too, man. Really nice idea. I'll think about it, okay? It's actually a really cool idea. It's a really cool idea. Damn, that's a good idea, man. Only use your art. It's good though. It's actually really good. It is really good. I like that, man. Because it repeats from before. Oh god, what is this? What did I do? What the hell? What? How did this happen here? Ah, man. What now? Stop, please. Instead of showing the stars, then the number, you could show the number of stars. Nah, the stars and number is better. Might have to hire single or some Fiverr work instead. Yeah, true. We could do this. But I think I like singles. This looks good. But then, like, okay, wait, you have these books here, right? I like this a lot more than these books. Because this feels like an upgrade that you can see, and the book is just some stupid icon. It feels so disconnected. It just shows like thing and then the book inside. Like, it's like two things inside. Where here, the icon is there immediately. And that makes it look cooler. So, good idea, man. We'll start with this, we keep this, And then every other icon, every one of these, they will look a bit different. So for example, what would be the first icon, by the way? The hourglass? I can turn that into like an ability. So wait, where's the sockets for those? You had like a really good looking thing there. I mean, it literally is just this on top, right? Damn, this guy's dedicated. Okay, so we take... let me actually get that here. This one. Yeah, guys, the reason why I spend so much time on this now... Stop it! The reason why I'm spending so much time on this now is because I actually want to log in the design. And so I don't want to have to go back to the system because someone in the future, when I do a playtest or let's say a big demo release again, tells me, hey Cakez, I played your demo, but the UI was inconsistent. It sucked. I don't want that to happen. So, I want to make sure that we're doing it right this time. Okay, so this is indenting it. And now all we need to do, somewhat, okay. Jeez. Oops. Okay. I think I'm repeating a color here, which is bad. I should probably do a darker color. Then maybe even use an even darker color for shading here. To give it like a feel of 3D. And then I'll put the star. I bake the star. This is what I learned. You know, guys, this might be obvious, right? But the easier you make it on yourself, the faster you get to... Why did you spawn that here? To a result. Okay, I just noticed that this might be one too tall. So we'll reduce that. Then we bake the star into it. And now it's just a matter of time. Not a matter of time. There we go. What do you guys think? Does that look good? And then obviously we also need the extension at the top to show that this is an upgrade. Looks good. I think we are cooking here. And now obviously the ability here is different depending on what we do. In this case, I think we can use this as a preview. And then I think I'm just gonna bake. I don't want to move those. Let's get rid of this. This looks bad. I want to move those two here. Both layers. Actually. Move this. These... Oh, no. These two layers. One here. And one... here. Select both layers. Move one.
Am I so out of touch?
Relax.
No.
Rafi18 just subscribed.
My man. Good morning. Thank you very much for subscribing, bro. Really appreciate it, bro. Okay. Now all we need to do is make sure that one of them looks like they are not on and the other one is on. So in this case scenario... Aha, so the number disappears. So here... there should be something else that shows that we have purchased this. What I can do is say, okay, well, we are not showing this anymore. Right, as well as this. But I'm not sure if that's like a good idea. We'll have to see. Showing is better if you can respec. I mean, I will have a reset button here. That's all I'm gonna show. And then show how many stars you have. I'm gonna make it very, very simple. Okay. Wait, did I move these in the wrong location? Huh? What the hell? Are these in the wrong location? To me it looks like... I need to move them one to the right? Or one to the left? Ah, okay, so one to the left, okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm still on focus mode from the weekend, guys. I made a lot of progress. And if Shade11 were to see the game, he would be very happy. Okay. Let's not draw the books here. For now. And we don't need to draw the star. We just need to draw the number. He won't listen. When you do the version with a lot of upgrades, Cakes, Sengo is right. You might want to have your existing ability sprites from the Atlas with the ability outline drawn on top. So that way less work for each. When you do the version with a lot of upgrades, Cakes, Sengo's right. You might want to have your existing ability sprites from the Atlas with the outline drawn on top, so that it's way less work for each. What? You have a box that is perfect. It's 1720, 100, 1720, 1720, 101. You mean this one here? I don't really like that too much. Like this 1720. Oh, you mean this box? Oh, wait, 1720. 101. You mean this? These ones. I don't like that too much, to be honest. I really don't. I mean, you mean this box here, right? This one? Which box? You mean this box here? This box? This box? Or this box? Or this? I don't know which box you mean, to be honest. There's so many. Huh? Oh boy. It's fine. It's fine. I think we got something here. I think this is good enough. This is easy enough to do. Now the one question is about the stars, right? I'm just gonna start Steam. Listen, Cakes? Imager? Bro, shut up. Let me play my game! Play. I just want to see something here. Not full screen. This one here, play. It won't let me play because of... Okay, there we go. So, when you get an upgrade in Kingdom Rush, how does it look? It just disappears. The number just disappears, but the slot stays. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna make the number disappear here. Poof. And I'll start with gray. And then just keep it like that. Maybe even... one more? I think this doesn't work. Wait, let's draw the number in here, actually. First and foremost, is this correct here? I think we need to move these down a tad bit. And then extend this thing here too. The problem that I have here is that this is so far down. This one here. Okay, I can't move it much more anymore. Okay. And I guess I'll just make this longer. Because it's fully opaque anyways. There's no transparency anymore. Does it look good? And then we can work on the spacing. So this is... I feel like the spacing is a bit too much. Let's do 32. And over here... we'll just push the one of them down a bit. Plus, like, 6 maybe. Ah, that's a bit much. 4. There we go. And then... for the number, that needs to be only drawn. When it's allocated. Then we can put the we can put... Okay, we can put the color here. Like this, and then we just need to have a proper position for the number. That would be 12, I think. And 2. Let's try 2. Okay, so that's gonna be 13. We can even do center. Center. Then it moves a little bit to the left. I think then we can do 3 pixels to the right. All right, so this is what it would look like. I need to test one more time with Kingdom Rush. What do you guys think? Yeah, I know, guys. I want to finish this. I'm tired of not being able to work on gameplay on my game. And so we will sit here until... Aha, so it shows... If we can get it, it shows it in normal. Otherwise, it shows it in gray. Is there a way to turn a sprite into grayscale? Or do I bake it? Very simply, just bake it in. So I have 3 animation indices. I can afford it. I can't afford it. And simple dot product in the shader. Yeah. Not sure what's worse. Simple big file with 50k lines or 2 space in it. Yeah, I know. What library did I use? STB image and free type. I think I just want to bake it in, guys. It's faster than putting it programmatically in the shader. But is it though? If I can't afford it... If it's not allocated and I can't afford it... If the previous one is not... Okay, it's a little bit more work. We can just call it upgrade tier. That's the easiest for the upgrades. We can store that. Book socket. I mean, this is literally no longer a socket, but the actual sprite upgrade. Dot product. Yeah, the problem is, guys, the problem, my brothers, is that I'm running out of bits. Rendering option light. Do I use that? I have it here. This is an old shader. This is also an old shader. This is also an old shader. Old shader. Ah, guck. Old shader. Wait. Quad.frog. Okay, I can remove this one here. So we can use this rendering option grayscale. How do I do grayscale then? How do I do that? Dot product? Really? Is that how easy it is? Let's test. Where do I do that? Outline color, linear filtering. Maybe before the outline color. There we go. Okay, grayscale. Then we have G, that would be texture color RGB. And then we just set the texture color, right? Okay, so that just does... What are these numbers, bro? Bake it into the sprite? I will have a lot of sprites for this, so I think it's faster to do it programmatically. If that's done and we are already operating on it, then all I need to do is this. Watch. If that's really it, then all I need to do is that. Oh wow. Okay, it's a bit too bright though. I would like this here, not the bright color. But I guess I can just darken it, right? Try different weight.
Code and Gree. My man, thank you for $3.
My man.
Yo, let's make this a fresh donation. Instead of a coffee sponsor, here is a kombucha sponsor. Kombucha is fermented, effervescent, sweetened black tea drink. Some say that if you drink it you become a hipster game dev and immediately buy a Mac. Anyway, keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, today is just a bunch of coding. Just coding. Wait, so... Point 21? 0.7, 2, and 0.007. I mean, I think it's fine. It's okay. It's definitely, I mean...
Am I so out of touch? No.
Grimlock's just subscribed. The progress is looking good, bro.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Ah, this looks terrible, bro. This just looks ass. Barely have any space at the bottom here. I have no space at all. Huh? How? Bro? Huh? Is that because of the pivot offset or something? Why does it look so weird? Oh, what is it called? The book socket. Book socket. Get rid of that. Why is it so close to each other? That's what's annoying to me. Huh? I'm getting mad, guys. I'm actually getting mad. I'm getting really mad. Is it the spacing? Does it need to be like 48?
Supertonic. My man, thank you for $3.
My man, thank
Salami.
you. Thank you very much, bro. I really appreciate the big support, you guys. I really do. I know I'm not engaging as much with chat. Ah, it's just terrible, man. I think I'm just gonna make it dark, guys. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna do grayscale. Maybe I do. We have a brightness. Yeah. I can use color to make it less bright. Yeah. So for example here, this makes it really dark. And I've been consistent with just doing it, making it. Oh wow. Making it dark. Eh? Why is this dark and the other one is not? Eh? I don't understand anything anymore. What's going on, bro? Huh? Anyways, it doesn't matter. Whatever, dude. Minus 12. Can you explain why you're doing this and how this would work on each Tangy? How the problem... What problem is this solving? A meta progression is solving. This is solving meta progression, bro. An interesting way to upgrade your units. That's what it is, bro. Okay, Collector, you're gone for another day. You're annoying, so 12 hours. Goodbye. Don't care. Go somewhere else complaining. I'm tired. I'm reading these messages and therefore I'm not reading positive ones, so... Let me work on my game, bitch. Okay. This should be animation index 1. Here. Yeah, okay. The price disappears. This one is longer. Fuck, man. This is frustrating to deal with. Because this one is not long enough. And therefore it's disconnected here. God damn it. What is with this music as well? This is too chill. I need some hype music, man. Can I please get some hype music? Goodness. There we go.
Where's my hype music?
Okay. This sucks, man. I don't want them to move, but this bar at the bottom extends too much. What I could do, though, is I can extend this thing into oblivion. There's got to be a way to do this. Wait, I know what to do. Last test. We do this. Move them. One. No! Sorry. One. Extend it all the way to the top, except for this. Here too. Add the line to the box when where it's uncovered. Close. Close. Almost. Need to change the spacing. To 36. Good. Yeah. Get rid of this.
Kannst du sie nur 5 Minuten haben, bitte?
Ich kann gerade, ich muss mich gerade konzentrieren. Mein Brain ist kaputt. Geht gerade nicht. Okay. What do you think? What do you think? And then whenever something is allocated, it will look like this. The price will disappear. Poof. And how much can we get from this? I don't like that the price takes so much space. It makes this feel very empty, but I guess it's fine. Like that. All right, okay. We have built a system here that is okay. That looks somewhat reasonable. Now the big question is... Oh, Grimlocks, thank you very much for subscribing. And Rafi, too. Sorry guys, I totally missed that. I really want to... I really appreciate the big support. Let's add shading here to give it a little bit of a pop. Maybe here too. Could put the panel on the left side vertically and see if that's okay. Nah, putting the panel on the left side will just increase verticality, but doesn't look that great, in my opinion. Alright, this looks great. I like it. It's a little bit too much space here, but hey, it is how it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully I can only do 5 with this, man. Make this price space smaller. I think I can make it smaller by 2 pixels. Yes. This is why you don't bake these sprites in. Wait, they are not baked in. Shit, of course. It could work. Let's see. I think it would be too squashed. I suppose it can work. It's gotta be 15. Nothing, he did nothing. No, he was annoying all the time. I don't have time for this, guys. I literally do not. I don't have time for constant negative messages. And then we just don't outline the number. It does look weird, you see this? So maybe I need to at least have this one space taller. Let's try not outlining. Amen, thank you very much for following. I appreciate it, bro. Nah, it doesn't look good, guys. I need at least one more pixel here. And if I put one more pixel, then I might just put 2. Because then the star looks off. Yeah, I need at least 1 pixel. And, yeah, the star looks a bit odd. God damn it, man.
This is not supposed to be here!
Sorry. Oh. Nah, this just doesn't look good, guys. Star's a little fat, man. Bro, stars are difficult to do, man. I don't like it, guys. I just don't. This is global skill system that the player uses, yeah. I want this to look good. No, guys, it just doesn't work. We need to have 2 space. Oh my god, if I do this one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind, man. Here. We need 2 spaces. It is how it is. It sucks though. God, why is it always so many UI issues? I hate UI. Leave me alone, bro. With the issues. Collector said, I love the stream and you're doing a good job. Yeah. Sure, that's what he said. Yes. 100%. This looks good, but it creates too much distance. The problem is this, bro. Watch. I'll show you. The problem is this right here. Yeah, well. It's the issue. Huh? Huh? Bro. Eh? Bro, draw these. Huh? I'm tired of this. Sorry. I'm getting... What is the problem? Sorry. Give me a second. Why are you only drawing 2? You should be drawing 4. 4. Index. Edix. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Position. Always changes. Why are these not drawn? Now, guys, I feel like I just need a week of just coding on the game. I need to be honest with you guys. The reason why I'm so stressed out is because I'm tired of my game. I'm just pissed that my game is not getting any traction on Steam, and I feel like it's gotten like 10 times better from the start of the year. And I'm just very demoralized and sad. And I try so much and I try so hard every single fucking day programming this shit. And I just want the game to be in a stage where people are saying, damn, it's a great game. I've been coding, I've been working on my game for 4 years. I'm tired and I want this to succeed. And I can't think of anything else other than this. It's so important to me. And so that's why why I get so stressed, is because I know how much I still have left to do, and I don't want it to be subpar. I don't want to make it just good enough. I want to make it exceptionally well made. And so, like, I'm obsessing over like pixel perfect positioning of the star, because I want this to look good and play good. And like, that's all is going on in my mind. And so I don't think I can even stream that, because it just requires laser focus on doing this and nothing else. I literally cannot do it. Now, I listen, that's not how I operate. I need to do this as good as possible. You know? And so I just cannot focus on anything else other than this. It's just not possible. You know? I want this to be as good as possible. And so I'm frustrated, and so I need to get, in order to get past the frustration of that, I just need to change it. You know, I need to see and change it. And I think like this makes the game better. People have been complaining about the system, but yeah. And I know that this is just a hurdle in game development. Everyone goes through this. I'm having it now. I've been having it. This is also why I added in like 6 or 7 new abilities on Saturday. I added in like a gazillion effects and new enemies over the weekend. I've slept like 2 hours a day. I want this to be as good as possible. I just cannot think of anything else. And I know that this will pass, but like I need to get past this hurdle. now. And yeah, so I apologize, you know, for the mood as well, because yeah, that's just a phase, you know. And so I just don't want you guys to like have a bad experience at all. And so I don't think I can stream this, to be honest, guys. I think I might just have to code this for like a week and come back, even though I just took a break. I can genuinely not think of anything else other than this. I just cannot. I've got a list of things to do, and yeah, I'm sorry, but I need to do this. The reason why is because I need to prove it to myself. You know? I need to prove it to myself that I can do this, and I just don't want to give you guys a bad experience, because it's basically just a bunch of frustration that leads to that I need to let out, and I just don't want you guys to have like a bad experience. No, like I want to stream because I want to engage with you guys. I don't want to just sit here and ignore you. I'd rather just code and then come back when I'm ready, you know?
Thank you.
That's what I want to do.
Core YouTube for 1,000 bits. Don't stress. You'll get it one day.
Oh man, thank you very much for 1,000. That's crazy, bro. Big support. Thank you very much. Who cares on YouTube? I really mean it. Thank you, man. Please don't give me money because I just said that, but I appreciate it. No, I don't like, listen, like the reason why I stream is because I want to engage with you guys. And if I notice that I just can't, that I'm not there with my mind, then listen, man, it's the biggest streamers, let's say, have taken breaks to get things done, to sort things out. And I feel like the game has gotten to a point where I need to sort this out and then come back with an amazing game. An amazing thing that everyone says, I love to play that. That was amazing, Cakez. Okay? I feel like I'm close. I'm that close. I don't think it's a lost cause at all. But it's just not. It just misses something that I need to focus on. Not 3 years. Yeah. Gotta pay that $5 programmer. When you talk about break, I think it should be real break where you relax and spend some quality. No, I just did that. What I need is focus mode. I need a focus mode in a sense where it's like a goal to reach. Like that's all I need to do. Like I'm a person that when I set my mind to something, I go there. Like I just don't stop. And so that's currently what's with the game. Everything else has gotten unimportant, let's say that. Obviously family is still there, but this is something that just needs to happen now. It's been too long, and yeah, it just needs to happen. That's all. $234. So yeah, I highly recommend to define a milestone for what you want to have for the release. If you keep pursuing an arbitrary virtue, I have a milestone. Number one, like yes, I do. An interesting upgrade system. This is part of it. The stars. Make the stars worthwhile to chase. I played Kingdom Rush a lot. I have a star system in my game. I want to give the player an incentive to farm the stars. That is not gold. Farming gold has been the #1 complaint about my game. People hated it. So they hated it because the difficulty curve was too much. So a proper difficulty curve. And stuff like that. And that's just... I have a list of things to do. This is the list. I need to complete 80% of that list. Then I can relax. You said interesting abstract goals. No. Yes and no. Because I have concrete things to do. And I just, listen, like what I'm doing now is wasting my time. I don't need to explain myself. I've done this mistake a gazillion times. I know that an opaque goal, not an opaque, verschwommen in Englisch halt, ne? Verschwommenes goal is not the right thing to do. I know that, but I have specific things to do. When I tell you that I want to have an interesting upgrade system, I know exactly what I'm going to add. 80% of what I'm going to add is already there. I just need to do it, and I don't have time to argue about this. I just need to do it. And my stream has always been, let's make a game together kind of thing. We talk a lot, we make plans, stuff like that. I'm past that at the moment for this part, because I know what to do. It's just doing. That's all. There's no talking. We don't need to talk about this. I've done this enough. At least till I have this implemented and can put it out as a playtest or as a demo version or whatever. You know? So there's no need to talk. And since there's no need to talk, I just see no reason to show that journey. That's all. You know? That's all. And so planning is fine. He's just struggling with getting wish lists. It's what's stressing him out, not the work. What pisses me off is that I made my game like 5 to 6 times better, and the Steam page is, compared to the old Steam page, also like really well made. And it's just been going down. And so that's what's bothering me. And whenever I get into... I don't know if you guys have had that too, but if you've gotten to... when you, let's say, play a game and it's too easy, it becomes boring. And especially in League of Legends, what would happen to me is when I win a lot, I quit the game. But when I started losing and I lost, like, I went from, let's say, diamond down to platinum, like, and I keep losing and I keep going down, it has the opposite effect on me. I get more crazy. So, like, I get more invested and I need to do it more. I need to play more because I just cannot accept defeat, if that makes sense. I just cannot accept the fact that something's not working and I need to make it work. And so that's why I'm crazy. Hello. Hello. It is interesting for 20 people to play your game, but the problem is that people don't wishlist your game, so your game is not appealing. It will become appealing if you follow advice for 20 niche players. Yeah, anyways. Like, these types of discussions, I just don't have time for this right now. So I think I'll just... I guess I think I'll just come back next week, to be honest. To be completely honest, I just don't have it in my mind right now to stream this journey because I just need to change it. I need to implement this, come back and show you what I did. Because it's too much work. I still don't understand why it's only drawing 2 here. It pisses me off. And... maybe I change my mind halfway through the week, but for now, 90, 126, 162. Why is it not drawing this here? Doesn't make any sense. Wait, it's the layer here. That's what it is. Okay, I figured that out, at least. Good stuff. Okay, at least we figured that out. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would fit. I did a bunch of art, bro. I did a bunch of art over the weekend. A lot of stuff. I've done a lot of things. It's not that. I've done this and I need to do it more. I made that cheer too. So, like, I'm doing it. It's just that I just need to get things done. And I just don't want to give you guys a bad experience. That's all. Like, you are too important to me to not to give you this bad experience. I want you guys to have fun here. And so I think it's fine. I need to do this and then come back. Even though this sucks. I just don't want you guys to have a bad experience. So I think I need some time to just make my game. Because I just want this game to do well. And I know I can do it. And I just need to get past that point. And maybe I just need to talk to my wife a bit as well. Because I think we are on a good run here with the game. It's getting better. But something is missing. Maybe it's the characters, the oranges. I don't know. Maybe it's just that it will never look appealing. I don't know. We'll have to see. Good XP, no yap, no reading chat. Missing, no, story is not important. Story is completely unimportant, bro. It's hard. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's okay. I think we got something here. I think this is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 upgrades is okay. Looks good enough.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Anonymous is gifting 1 sub to the community.
Thank you very much for gifting a sub to I spend too much money. Yeah. His wife spending money. I know someone that does that too. Yeah. You know, ask your wife for advice. I think she can help you. At least from an outside perspective. Cakes, just take today off. You're in a bad headspace? Yeah, I think I leaked like 1 or 2 days just working on this and then coming back. Finishing this system and yeah. I feel like, so like, I don't know if you guys have ever had that about in your life too. You know how you want to do the work first before you give yourself a reward. And so for me, watching videos, for example, and reacting to them with you guys is a reward. I like doing that a lot. It's a lot of fun. But when I have work to do, I feel like I'm wasting my time if I do that. Which is why I haven't done a react for 4 days, 4 streams in a row. Yeah, react, for example. That's for me is a react for me is a, well, it helps the stream grow as well, but it is a reward for work I put in. Yes. And right now I have work ahead of me, so it's just a priority, if that makes sense. So I can decide to think in terms of stream first, or I can decide to think in terms of the game first. And for me, the game's more important. Because this game, if successful, will lead to a career in game development that is supported by streaming as well. Because I'm going to make that Gothic clone. So I need to learn as much as possible to not repeat the mistakes as much in the Gothic clone when I'm done with this. Cakes, I'm on vacation. What's going on lately? Hey, Macherise, hope you're enjoying yourself, man. That's awesome. Start doing political reacts? No, listen. I just told you that for me it's not important. Also, I don't have a political background, so... Gothic clone. Yep. You're gonna waste more time working on this game? That's my honest opinion. No. You are a negative Nancy. This game has potential. Can you react? Again, I just told you that reaction for me is a reward. There's no reward when you don't put in work. You know? Guys, I'll do this. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe I'll come back next week. I'm just not in the headspace right now. I need to do this. No, I just can't. I've got stuff to do. I need to make this first. And then I come back strong. We're gonna have fun together. It's better. Get rid of every external system in your game, in your mind. Think about your gameplay loop. What is your unique gameplay loop? Honest answer, please. I don't really want to talk about it right now, because I need to think about it too, but my gameplay loop is this. That's too many, isn't it? This is gonna spawn too many. It's gonna spawn too many. The gameplay loop is... Listen, man, I need to think about this. It's killing these guys, dropping items, putting items on units and spawning units. Cakez, your product is gamedev on Twitch, not the game itself. Thank you for telling me how to do my job. I've got a good idea of what people like and not like, okay? So, yeah. Nerishka, I don't know how to define it at the moment. Write me on Discord, I'll try to define it. I want you to be successful, this is what I'm asking. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to define it. So, I can maybe tell you in a couple of days, not now. I think you should stop reworking features so much, because you're essentially in rework hell. You should build levels. I've built levels and then scrap them again. I need to build and lock in the systems in one map, bro. Anyways, guys, I need to do this now, so I apologize, but I'm just not in the headspace. I need to come back with a strong game. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself. You're not a AAA company. Yeah, I know. But I need to, there's definitely stuff I need to do. So anyways, guys, I'll come back when I feel ready with the game. There's just something I need to do. When I come back, the game will be amazing. At least from my perspective. It will be a good game. And then we'll talk about games again, watch reacts, and have fun. Play games as well. Play other tower defense games, have fun, and yeah, I just need to do this now. I apologize if it's been like a bad experience, but I just need to do this now, and I need to concentrate 100% on it. I can't diverge my attention, if that's the right word to say. So I'm gonna send you over to Mr. Kubiman. I hope you have a good day, guys, and have a good day, guys. I'll be back. I'll be back, my brothers. See you. Peace. Bye-bye.